Hello and welcome back to another video. So hope your day's been good, cause honestly my day's been sorta in the middle. We'll get to that in a second. So I've been playing baseball quizzes all day, and as you know, it's August 2nd, and it is the trade deadline. So trades are flying in. We got Juan Soto to the Padres, Brandon Drury to the Padres, Josh Harry to the Padres. Wait, is everyone going to the Padres these days? Anyway, Joey Gallo to the Dodgers. Just absolute bonkers stuff going down. But we're not here to talk about any of that stuff. We're here to talk about the Cubs, because you can tell by the hat. I'm sort of a Cubs fan. I have a couple Cubs shirts hanging up behind me, but honestly, I'm just not in the mood to change them because what the Cubs did is so baffling. And I'm sort of like half split in the middle. So, if you remember, from last year, we traded away 9 guys. I recently rewatched my video from last year. I'm like, I should do another one for the 2022 trade deadline, so I did one for 2021. Also, that video blew up. It was my most viewed video, like 640 views. I know, not a lot, but my most viewed. So recently watched that a couple days ago and talked about how we basically tore apart our dynasty of Rizzo, Bryant, and Baez. Well, this year, I expected Contreras and Happ to be traded. We'll just dive straight into this here. I expected those guys to be traded. The rumors been rampant. I thought Contreras was going to get traded last year. Didn't happen. Thought Contreras might get traded in the offseason. Didn't happen. Thought he might get traded this trade deadline. It did not happen. And I've been watching my phone for a couple last second deals to come in, like with Merrifield last second, Jordan Romano to the Cardinals last second, Noah Syndergaard to the Phillies last second. Roger Contreras and Javier Baez, oh boy, Ian Happ was not a last second move, so they are still on the Cubs. They're in the lineup against the Cardinals tonight. That starts in 45 minutes. And I don't really know how to feel about that, because I thought we were going full rebuild. I thought that's what the plan was, to trade people away and get prospects. What did the Cubs do? Oh, let's see. So we trade Scott Efros to the Yankees for Hayden Wodneski. You're lucky I remembered your name, because I do not care. The Yankees number 7 prospect. So that's one reliever gone. We trade Daniel Robertson, or David Robinson, Daniel Roberts, whatever his name is, to the Phillies for Bryce Brown. What I read, 26 prospect, I believe, 26 prospect of the Phillies. So that's another reliever gone. We trade Michael Gibbon to the Mets for Saul Gonzalez or Saul Rodriguez, whatever your name. I don't care, honestly, to the Mets. And that's a third reliever gone. And we trade Chris Martin to the Dodgers for Zach McKenzie, who's honestly is the biggest person we brought back. Oh no, we can't forget Ditson Machado to the Giants for I don't care. I literally looked at the transactions before this and I already forgot your name. I remember 4 out of the 5 guys we got back. Pretty disappointing. Trading away our entire bullpen. How wonderful. So can't wait to be giving up 3-run homer to Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado tonight. How fun. And it gets to a point where you're like, when can you be on the receiving end or the winning end of a trade? Because I have not experienced that yet. Because I was too young when the Cubs were building up their dynasty when they traded for Jake Arrieta from the Orioles. But I don't think Jake Arrieta was that guy yet. Was he that guy? I know he wasn't winning Cy Youngs in 2015 and what is it, second runner-up in 20... No. It's like... What is it, like Lester and Arrieta got second and third, and Matt Scherzer got first in 2016. So I don't think Arrieta was that guy. Or when Ben Zobrist? Or did we sign Zobrist? I think we signed Zobrist. But, I wasn't around when the Cubs were making all their big moves, and we were on the winning side, but not to watch Anthony Rizzo get traded for a sack of potatoes. And I thought we were going for a rebuild on this. So why we start Washington Contreras? Because I think he's going to walk in the offseason. So I'm like, we trade him now, right? Get some prospects back, continue this rebuild. We got Pete Crow Armstrong in a trade last year from the Mets. We have Brendan Davis, who we built up. We got Christian Hernandez, who I really like. We have Miguel Amaya. Where the heck is he? Because I remember saying his name last year in my video, and he still hasn't done anything. But this team currently is trash. Alfonso Rivas. I just looked at your name. That's the only way I remember it. And Nelson Velasquez, Seiya Suzuki, been up and down. I know he's been injured and stuff. I thought so or not. But what even Christopher Morales had been a pleasant surprise. Jan Gomes had been decent, I guess. He an old catcher, decent. Keegan Thompson had been a surprise. I thought Justin Stewart would be good. He depends on the outing. Drew Smiley, why we have you? Wade Miley on a rehab assignment. Jason Hayward, we still have you. This team is all kinds of baffling. PJ Higgins, David Bodie's still around. But no, the rumors were running rampant about Happ and Contreras, so I really thought we were going to get prospects for them. But like I said, I think Contreras is leaving at the end of the year, and yeah, somehow they survived this. And they survived the trade deadline somehow. I don't know why or how, but we will see what happens next in Cubs land. I wish I had more to talk about than trading 4 relievers, trading our entire bullpen basically. Zach McKinstry, I think he's decent. I think it's good that we got him because he needs more opportunity and he's going to get his at-bats, his opportunities here in Chicago because that Dodgers lineup is so stacked between, Freeman, Muncy, Turner, Trey Turner, Justin Turner, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, I'm forgetting their other outfielder, Will Smith, who's not an outfielder, but and then all their backup players, Hanser Alberto out of nowhere, Jake Lamb out of nowhere, Austin Barnes always consistent, Edward Rios, you have the figure skater dude, I forget his name, and then, Clayton Kershaw, Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin, David Price, Jose Urias, Walker Buehler, unfair. He was never going to get his proper playing time on the Dodgers. They are so stacked. I'm even forgetting the name of the guy that hit his first home run a couple days ago. He was like a nice little piece. Chris Taylor. How can I forget Chris Taylor? They are just so stacked. You start forgetting people. That's how stacked the Dodgers. And then they get Joey Gallo. Whatever. Let's just pick up him just because. I'm trying to think. Did the Dodgers make any ever trades? Yeah, they took Chris Martin from us, and they have Evan Phillips, who's somehow good, and Craig Kimbrell, who is better than most pitchers. He's not the best, but he's good. But Blake Trining, is he still there? I don't know anymore. They just start pulling people out of there. And they have Bobby Miller and Diego Cartaya in the minor just chilling. Just call us up whenever you're ready. We'll just stay down here, rake, be really good. Okay, see you, Dodgers. Unfair. How unfair. But I just want to be someone on the upside. Like, I wish I was the Padres, where we get Josh Hader and Brandon Drury and Juan Soto and Josh Bell. And you have Tatis coming back in a couple weeks, and you have Manny Machado. Like, what even? That's not even fair. So I just wish I was on the winning side of a trade for once. I guess, did we trade for you, Darvish, or did we sign you, Darvish? But either way, I was not high on you, Darvish, because I thought he sucked, so I gave him an apology. But other than that, I can't think of anyone we recently got and that has worked out in our favor. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Just very disappointing, if not how to describe this trade deadline. Because I already okay, we're going to trade these two dudes. It's all done. It's a done deal. Apparently the Mets the asking price was too high for the Mets on Contreras and Robertson. Apparently the Dodgers were interested in Ian Happ. Neither of those things happened. Just really disappointing because I already had my heart set okay, they're gone. But this is a good thing. We're going to get those prospects. We're going to continue to rebuild. I'm going to continue to watch this sucky baseball team, and it's all going to be good. Apparently not. Apparently not. So now I think Contreras are gonna go somewhere else in the offseason. We have Ian Happ for another year, so that's nice. Are we gonna trade him in the offseason? Are we gonna trade him next trade deadline? Like what even? I don't know. I don't know at this point. So we'll just have to see. But the Cubs very lackluster. Definitely one of the losers in this trade deadline. And yeah, people like the Padres winning. The Angels got stripped. They got absolutely. I mean, they lost Raisel Iglesias and Noah Syndergaard and Brandon Marsh. I don't know why I just mentioned the Angels. I meant to say the Yankees are winners. The Astros are like, hey, we're going to get the 30 things we need. We're going to get a backup catcher in Christian Vasquez, a first baseman / DH in Trey Mancini, and we're going to get a never guy in the bullpen, Will Smith, and we're calling it a day. See you guys later. That is literally all they're like. That's what we came to do. See you. I have not seen them anywhere else. They're like, we're just, and they did it all in one day. Like, we're just getting this stuff, and yeah, see you. But no, that's it. Just wish the Cubs went full into this rebuild. I feel like they're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. I feel like they have to fully commit. But yeah, that was something. So Pete Crow Armstrong, 2024. Can't wait. Can Brendan David please come save me? Just please. That's all I want in life now.